develop dispassion on the spiritual journey? Well, let's start off with what is dispassion? Dispassion is really non-attachment to the outer world. When you look around yourself, you see so many people that are so attached to this outer world, attached to materials, attached to experiences, you name it. So how can I develop this dispassion? Well, number one is with awareness. As you become aware of the impermanence of the world, as you become aware of how everything is temporary, everything is coming and going, everything is changing, everything is appearing and disappearing, nothing is consistent. Nothing lasts forever. With this awareness, you will find that you're naturally starting to let go of things because you've become aware that holding on to things just causes suffering. The more you try and hold on to, the more you're going to suffer because the nature of the world is impermanent. Everything is coming and going. Everything is appearing and disappearing. Therefore, when you try and attach to something and hold on to it, you're going to suffer loss. You're naturally going to lose whatever you're trying to hold on to. So number one is awareness. Number two is with an experience of something far superior than anything that you have ever experienced in the outer world. And that experience is an inner experience. And when you experience that which is superior to anything that you have ever experienced from the material world, you naturally become more non-attached. You naturally develop this dispassion. You naturally will start renouncing the outer world, which you can think of as withdrawing or turning away from the outer world. And it's this renouncing the outer world or turning away from it that you really are starting to turn around and look within. And the more you go within yourself, the more you're going to experience this superior happiness, right? Because everything that we experience in the outer world doesn't last. The happiness that we experience isn't true happiness. It comes and goes. There's a start and an end. There's a cause. It's conditional. The fulfillment that we experience in the outer world, it doesn't fulfill us. We're always left empty, wanting more, which then we desire another experience or attach to another material or hold on to something. And it's never ending. It's a cycle. So as soon as we experience true happiness, which is found within you, then there's a natural turning away. There's a natural almost refusing the petty pleasures that you were seeking. There's a refusal of those petty pleasures that you were attached to, craving, desiring. Naturally, you start losing interest in them. You naturally start losing desire. You naturally start losing craving for them because you found something superior to it. You found something within yourself, which is the source of happiness. So when you have the source of happiness within yourself, you naturally stop seeking happiness outside of you. What happens is you start wanting to go within more and more to experience this happiness. You naturally start wanting to connect more and more to this source of happiness that is within you. So these two things are key. Awareness of the impermanence and how temporary everything is, and how everything is coming and going and appearing and disappearing. The awareness of seeing that whatever you try and hold on to, you can't. The awareness of seeing that whatever you think is going to fulfill you, a better job, a relationship, a bigger house, a vacation, that never actually fulfills you. The awareness of experiencing how when you seek happiness outside of yourself, it always feels like it slips through your fingertips. And then a new desire arises where you think that, maybe that's going to be where I'm going to find my happiness. Or I just need something bigger, a bigger purpose. That will give me my happiness that I'm looking for. But once you start becoming aware of this cycle and you start seeing how it is a cycle and it's very much a trap, then you naturally want to break free from this cycle. You naturally want to seek something that is everlasting. So at this time, then usually when this is a strong enough dispassion, something might happen. A little divine intervention may happen where you experience that which is supreme happiness, true happiness. In truth, you're experiencing your true nature. And once you've had a taste of your true nature, you just want that. You don't want anything else. It's all seen as limited. And what you want is you want the infinite. So you naturally turn away and look within. It's not to say that you start denying the world and rejecting and become uninvolved. Don't get it mixed up. It just means that you're breaking that addiction to running outward for something that you are becoming aware of that cannot be found out there. The more you look for happiness, love, peace, and freedom outside of yourself, the more you suffer. And as you become aware of this suffering, as you become aware that the suffering is really a sign that is saying, turn around and look within for the happiness, love, peace, and freedom that you are seeking can only be found within yourself, well then, you turn around and you look within. And in a short time, you experience that happiness, love, peace, and freedom that you are seeking outward, but you find it within yourself. And that's enough reason to go further within yourself. It's enough reason to start the journey, to go further, that you want to find the source of this, that all you want is that. You'll find that it's more of a magnetic pull. It's pulling you. Your true nature is pulling you towards it. And this fire within yourself is ignited where you only want that. Before, you may have wanted multiple houses, properties, multiple relationships, the best job, multiple businesses, a vacation every month, whatever it is. You may have wanted all of that. But just a taste. of your true nature is so significant that you realize that all those things are so limited in comparison to your true nature. It cannot be compared. So therefore, you only want that happiness, that love, that peace, that freedom that is unconditional, that is infinite, that is everlasting. You only want that. And at the time of this discovery, you don't know that it's your true nature. You don't know that what you are tasting is your true nature. So it's like a magnetic pull. You could say it's like it's pulling you back home. And this is really the two keys to developing that dispassion on your spiritual journey.